Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Gerard Dyson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the seats, 0-1. Cueto gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Eric Hosmer takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Salvador Perez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Joe Panik comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting third.
Brandon Belt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Buster Posey set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cole Calhoun will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Popped high in the air. Panik is there for it. 1 away. Digging in now, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bat explodes as this is popped up. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Carlos Fernandez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brandon Crawford will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Matt Duffy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Miners ready. 1-0 on its way. That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Kelby Tomlinson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Alcides Escobar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Cueto's ready. First pitch on its way. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Pence. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
pitcher,
Mike Minor settles into the box for his first chance. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
now batting,
Gerard Dyson will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game.
1-0.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Denard Span digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
center fielder, Denard Span.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lifted in the air out to left. Dyson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Johnny Cueto stands in. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Joe Pennick will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Kane. And that ends the inning. Lorenzo Kane is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. 1 away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is flared right back over the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Cole Calhoun in now, popped out in his first trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fernandez is up with it. A quick out number 1. Brandon Belt is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Buster Posey stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kane going back at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Brandon Crawford will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jung-Ho Kang heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Carlos Fernandez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Duffy comes up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Mike Minor is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Gerard Dyson will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Center fielder number
Lorenzo Cain digs in now after lining out in his last try. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Push to the right side. And he'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Grounded to the right. Belt has it to Crawford for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Salvador Perez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Kelby Tomlinson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. Calhoun has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cole Calhoun makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Cueto into his motion. Here he comes, 0-1. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and the throw comes in from right, but I don't think so.
Second base.
Carlos Fernandez will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And Posey will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned. Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Popped up. Panic settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Johnny Cueto will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Cueto is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman,
Joe Panic will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
No, that's down.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Fernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Hunter Pence will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Brandon Belt will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kang in foul ground. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gerard Dyson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Lorenzo Cain.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Cueto pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. This one's flared toward left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Duffy on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Just short, hit hard. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Brandon Crawford stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Left fielder.
Kelby Tomlinson will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hit hard towards the hole, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Salvador Perez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Hence, racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the
Cole Calhoun stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cueto sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Jung Ho Gong ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Sergio Romo will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is in there. Carlos Fernandez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Alcides Escobar stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. George Cantos will enter the ball game.
Number 70, George Cantos.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1. Mike Minor steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Kendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, man. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Gerard Dyson steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Justin Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Justin Wilson.
Denard Span is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Still 2-2. And Span swings and misses at that one. A good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out. George Contos will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Jarrett Parker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get... A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Javier Lopez will come on now to start the
for the Giants.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Eric Hosmer stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
That's wide, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Panic is there for it. 1 down. Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A little bouncer. The tag gets 1. Cole Calhoun digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Hunter Pence, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Attention, please. Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Brandon Belt will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Weekly hit towards first. Hosmer takes it in. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for...
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Our final line score.